There was a research carried out by Professor Dale Willows at Ontario Institute for Studies in Education at the University of Toronto. It was a research to test the effectiveness of the use of systematic phonics instruction in developing early literacy. There were 2 parts to the study. Part 1 tested about 500 children aged 5 and 6. A group of these children was given systematic, synthetic phonics instruction, and another group was given the same type of instructions currently used based on teacher reading to the students and other typical kindergarten activities. The results of the study show a dramatic difference in the reading and spelling or early writing skills levels of students in the 2 groups. Those who had the opportunity to learn and understand the sounds of letters and how they all work together were at a significantly higher level at the end of the study than those who did not learn through the systematic phonics approach. The results were the same for both the 5-year-olds and the 6-year-olds, and the most visible evidence proving the effectiveness of a systematic phonics approach to English acquisition was in writing. Notice the difference between the writing of a student who just started writing the alphabet through the systematic phonics approach and the writings of students who did not receive such instruction. It is evident that the systematic phonics approach does not just teach sounds of letters in the alphabet, but a greater awareness and understanding of how the entire language works. How listening and recognizing sounds of letters, speaking the sounds, reading the sounds together, and the writing out what they hear, speak, and read all work together to acquire a language. The systematic phonics instruction also helps students to gain a lot better mastery over word recognition and vocabulary expansion as shown here in the graph. Part 2 of the study focused on a younger group, but also involved students learning English as their first language and those for whom English is their second language. The results were amazing for this group. For both the English as first language and English as second language groups, there was a tremendous improvement in letter sound recall skills, the ability to hear and identify the letter sounds in a word. But the results were even more dramatic for the English as second language group. The same kind of amazing progress was shown for both phonemic approximation, or the ability for students to guess correctly what letters make up a word, the basis for writing and spelling, as well as for word recognition, the basis for reading. There was one result where the English as a second language group showed a much more dramatic progress through the systematic phonics instruction, and that was in auditory discrimination, or the ability to discern differences in pronunciation. All these results definitely show that the systematic phonics instruction helps all young children, all young students to easily learn to listen, speak, read, and write English a lot more effectively than through other traditional methods of reading out loud, whole word recognition, and the like.